playoff start, and I'm thinking about our guys, like who's starting, who's gonna have a key, who's gonna have key roles, who's gonna be that young sung hero during these playoffs. And every year it happens, man. A few years ago, Jordan Willis was our hero in that game against the Packers. Even the week before, he was on fire against the Cowboys. So to me, I'm thinking who's gonna be that third edge rusher, because we know that Farrell is out, and there's someone that's gonna have to step up. And it kind of reminds me, like, I'm seeing on Twitter, like, who's going to be the guy that's going to step it up, that third guy. And everyone's talking about Gregory. This is his time to shine. To me, it reminds me of who used to watch wrestling back in the day when the NWO came out. And it was Razor Ramon, Diesel, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash. And they are trying to find out who's that third guy going to be. That's what it reminds me of right now. Who's going to be that Hulk Hogan, the last bad dude to complete the roster? And to me, man, it's the rookie, baby. It's the rookie Robert Beal Jr. And last week, to me, I already knew it, but it helped confirm it to other people out there. Because I said it since we drafted him, this guy's the best player in this draft class. Like, he's going to go down as the best player in this draft class. And he had a good game, man. He had a sack. He almost had another sack game, really close. Really good against the run. He had one where he, like, stopped the run. I think someone finished it. I think Kinlaw just wrapped him up. But he's the one that pretty much, he set the edge, man. He did a really good job. And I was listening to a few guys from Georgia fans out there, and they love Robert Beal. They talk about him all the time. And they said they're trying to find another Robert Beal to set the edge and to have that pass rush ability. And we got to realize, man, like, dude that runs a 4.48, strong as hell, fast as hell, a dude that weighs 250 plus pounds. You don't see that a lot, man. You do not see that a lot at all. Dude that's fast. And what pretty much, I'll say, man, which confirmed it for me that this guy's going to be a stud, was in the offseason when he had the 2 sacks against Trent Williams, where Trent Williams didn't touch him. And we're talking about all-pro first-team Trent Williams. So, I mean, I'm pumped, man. I'm absolutely pumped. And I know Farrell's out. So who's going to be the guy? I say it's going to be Robert Beal. I know Gregory's out there. Who did we sign to the practice squad? Sam, I can't pronounce his name, Omanahu or something. It's common like Omanahu, who has been, he's a journeyman. He's 25 years old. He should be entering his prime. He was with Tennessee. But I'm not expecting much from that. Personally, I would have loved for us to go in a different route and re-sign Jordan Willis, who's still out there as we speak today. I mean, to me, it's a mistake, because he's still young. He's 28 years old. I still think that he's at the peak of his prime right now. And when I saw him in preseason, he was on fire against the Niners. He was tearing us up. He was destroying Jalen Moore, who Jalen Moore surprisingly actually was pretty good when he was in the games this year, compared to last year where I thought he was gosh awful. He was horrible. But for Robert Beal, I think he's not going to be the first dude coming off the bench. I think that's going to be Gregory. However, I think as the game goes on, and if Gregory's not stepping up, not on his A game, I think Robert Beal's going to have his chances. And when it comes to that fourth quarter, the guy that's going to be coming off the bench, I believe, will be Robert Beal Jr. He had a fight and claw to actually be on the roster, because they were probably going to put him on IR when he had that 21-day window. And the fact that he balled out, I bet you, in practice, and the fact that he played really good against the Rams, I'm thinking it right now. And hearing Steve Wilkes talk this week, he was talking about Robert Beal. You don't really bring up rookies a lot. Like, when you're in the press conference, you're not talking about rookies. Like, you talk about your veteran stuff. When you brought Robert Beal, I'm like, oh, snap, baby. This guy, he's gonna have a role, man. He's gonna be that third dude coming off, the first dude off the bench when, Chase Young or Nick Bosa need rest. And one thing I'm gonna say, man, this guy, he's really good against the run. Watching him at Georgia, he was a tone setter, man. And he was someone that when you try to run to his side, Like he ain't no slouch, man. He's really good. One of the good edge setters back in the day was a guy named Manny Lawson. He was a dude that he did live up to the expectations because he wasn't a pass rusher. That's what we draft these edge rushers to be, especially when you're in the first round. Manny Lawson out of North Carolina State, I believe. He couldn't get to the quarterback. However, when it came to stopping the run, that dude was badass. Like, he was badass at stopping the run. He could not run with them. When he went to the side, no, he couldn't do it. I saw that with Robert Beal against the Rams. When they try to run his way, he was able to hold his side, not letting them get that corner. And I'm telling you, man, I'm pumped up. Man. I feel that this guy, say Farrell, is not going to be able to play for 2 games. NFC Championship game. I feel Robert Beal, man, if he has a good game next week, and I think he will, he's going to be that third dude going forward. Like, he's going to be that third guy coming off the bench, ready to go. And I'm pumped up, man. I'm pumped up because I've been doing video after video of him. Like, when's he going to come in? And then when he finally was on the 53-man roster, when's he going to be activated to the 47-man that dress up during game day? And just pumped up, man. He got his opportunity, and I thought he took advantage of it, man. He took advantage of it. There's other guys out there that, played the whole game, and there's a reason why these guys played the whole game. Kevin Givens, Javon Kinlaw, to see, come on, man, let's step it up. Like, you're going and playing the whole game for a reason, and it's to see how you're doing. And, I thought that they didn't step up against the Rams. It was bad, in my opinion. But the rookie, I have high praises for him, man. Absolutely think that this guy is going to help get our pass rush back to where it was kind of at the beginning of the season and after that bye week. That's when we were rolling on all cylinders. We were a top 3-4 defense, and because we had that pass rush, man. And we'll see how it is. Chase Young, he's number 2. He played pretty much the whole game too. He got some pressure. He wasn't a world beater. I'm not going to lie. Chase Young, I think he's got 3.5 sacks since he's been here with us. He's been solid, but it's not where I think we want him to be. Same thing with Gregory. I think Gregory's been even more of he's been to me the disappointment, because I was thinking that we're going to get something out of him. 30 years old. I know he started off, it was rough with Denver this year, so maybe he just needed a new environment, but it really hasn't panned out for him. And Chase Young, started off kind of hot, and then he's kind of cooled down a bit, but hopefully he could get it together. But I'm not nervous, man. I know Beal's going to have some chances out there, and I think he's going to take advantage of it, man. We need every guy right now to step up, because when you have that pass rush, it's so much easier for the secondary to do work, man. To do work, make plays, get turnovers, and that's what we need. That's what we need, turnovers. It starts with the front 4. So, I'm expecting him to come in, and when he comes in, man, I'm excited. I'm pumped up that he's going to have his opportunity to shine and make some damn plays, man. So, a dude that runs 4.48, 250, strength, power. Ooh, man, I'm pumped up, man. I'm pumped up. He's going to be a guy that I'm definitely think that's going to be a little X factor out there, man. The third man in the NWO right now, Robert Beal Jr. So, all I got to say, man, get your popcorn ready. I know we don't play this week. We still got a week left, but I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Whoever it is, I think we're going to get our guys out there, our best dudes out there, all hands on deck. And Robert Beal, man, he's going to have a role. I'm saying it right now. He's going to have a role on this defense in the playoffs as a rookie. And get ready, baby. But that's what I got, man. Let me know what you think about Robert Beal making his playoff debut this coming week. Should be great. All right, guys. Talk to you next time.